going on YouTube? Here we have we're doing another video. I know I haven't posted in a while, but today's video we're gonna work on the transmission. We're gonna replace the third gear Synchro with the sleeve, and we're gonna install the MSD in the differential. These are the parts you're gonna need. The Synchro, you got your sleeve. That's the third gear sleeve, and we're gonna be installing this MSD here. So first, we're gonna go ahead and clean the transmission. I'm gonna put these bags in here, that way you don't get no water in here. And then put it on the other side where the axles go. Purple power. We're gonna let it sit there for a bit, let it penetrate, and then give it like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll start spraying it down and scrubbing it. All right, so I just finished up cleaning the transmission. I think it looks really good compared to how it looked before. Nice and clean. We're gonna get ready to put it on the bench. Okay, guys, so we got the transmission on the bench. It leaked a whole bunch more. So now we're gonna get this plug out here to get that snap ring off, and then we gotta take these two bolts off with the springs and the little ball bearing or something like that. Taking these off. Papi, estamos ready, ya tú sabes. These have the acá, dale para acá.
No, pero que pues.
This is the first one. It goes up there. Put it in your box, and it has the ball in there. There you go. Yep, there you go. Got it. Got it. Wait. Here's the ball. Put it in the box. Let's get the other one. There's the little ball. There's the other one. There you are, buddy. Yeah.
Make sure you put them somewhere where you remember.
Other ball. No, they're bolita. Oh, by the way, these are 12mm bolts, and so are the housing. 12mm. Take out the reverse bolt. It's over here on this side. That's what holds the reverse. It's a 14mm. Let's see if this has enough power. Nope. So
no power. So now we gotta do it with hand power.
Hand power. Oh, that's enough there. And then get rid of here.
After some hand power.
And it has a washer, so just put that there. Make sure you save that washer. Okay. So now we got all these loosened up, all the housing. So we gotta take that snap ring off now and there. Hold on. No, here. That ring there. There you go. So we gotta take that out. Then we can take the casing off. So we gotta pull it up somehow. Here you go. No, you gotta go from inside. No, to out. Yeah. Okay, so we got the casing off. It's sitting over there. It was a little hard to take out, so you have to. It's better with two people, because one can take the snapper and pry it and divide it, while the other one starts trying to squeeze it out or take it out. Wiggle it out. Yeah, wiggle it out. Other than that, transmission looks good. Next thing we gotta take out is this here, this little linkage here, which I think is 10mm. Let's see. Yeah, 10mm. So let's do that. Let's get this out. Let's get her out, buddy. Once you got this out, these are the same size bolts, but let's put it together. So just put them in there like that. That way you don't lose them. Put them in there. Put it in your box. And then we gotta take these out over here. Come here. Back over. This one's for the gear forks. So you got 3 bolts, one here, one there, and one in the back. This one's gold. So this one, these two over here are black. This one's gold, I think, just because probably it's a different size. But let's take them out.
I don't think yeah, it's a little crooked, so I don't think you should do it with the ratchet, bro.
Yeah, let me get this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the shift selector out. It was a little pain about to get out. We got this piece. I forgot what this piece was about. I can't remember. Now you gotta take the third gear, or
I think that was a
third gear.
shift selector.
Yeah, this was the shift selector. I can't remember what this one was. Now we're taking the reverse gear off, which is simple to take out. Just has a key. Where's it at? Where is it at? Right there. There's this key here that goes in this slot. Has a slot right there, so it goes in like this. There you go. So it goes in like that. So it's very simple to get out. That's it. Okay, now we're gonna take out this whole thing. So I guess we're gonna use this to take it all out. Just grab the shift forks and all the gears and let's see. Okay. Okay, we got it. Damn, these things are heavy. Woo. Okay, so we got all this stuff out. Okay. That thing is heavy. So take your forks out. Keep these all nice and tight together. Then we're gonna put this in here to work on it. Okay. Okay, good. We got it. So we gotta be careful when you take it out. Okay. Put it here. Okay, that's there. So this all comes off. And then the Synchro comes off as well. This goes this way. And the Synchro comes out. Alright, so we got our Synchro out. This is the old one, this is the new one. Look at the little teeth. Look at the difference of the teeth. This is the old one, this is the new one. Look at the teeth difference. Look how chunky the new one is and look how chewed up the older one is. And you can feel it has a lip.
Turn it this way.
You can feel that? Look at this one. You can just hear the difference. Look, look. It's like rubbing against my. Look at this one. Just look at that. It is chewed up, bro. So now we're gonna install the new one in. And this one, the new one didn't come with this ring that came here. So we're just gonna take this one off, put it here, and put it in the shaft. Okay, so we got the new Synchro in here. Now we gotta get this sleeve. And then this is the new sleeve, so we're just replacing this sleeve with that one, because if you take this out, this is what goes into the Synchro, so it's chewed up a little bit on these corners, created a lip on the sleeve. So this goes in one way. Now you can see this little I don't know, a doorway you want to say?
Like a slot key.
Yeah, it's like a slot. So there's a slot on your sleeve as well. So you see that? See that little notch down there? That goes in with this. You see it with that. So we put it in this way. Boom. Now it goes in. It doesn't come out. So now you know you have it the right way. So now we're going to put it in here. And this should go in. Now if you look in here, this Synchro, this should go in there as well. Let's see. You kind of have to line this thing up with the teeth up here. Let's see if we get it in there. There you go. Okay. So now we gotta line this up here. That should go. Oh wait, hold on. There you go. We got this one in there. There you go. All right. So now it's in gear.
Show them real quick how the Synchro looks into the
There, done out. Good, like that. Now it should be in gear. Now it should be in neutral. So we're good. So if you did what I did and took all these off all at once, you do the same thing. Make sure it goes in the teeth. And then it should all, same thing like that. Hey, what in the world? And then same thing over here should go down some more. There you go. That should be it. Just make sure that when you put everything, you take it out the easiest way possible, because there's a lot of parts on here, a lot of gears. You don't want to get these mixed up. And from what I heard, if you don't put this right, you'll know, because the housing will not close. Now, what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna work on the differential and try to get the LSD in there. That way it locks up the differential whenever we get in the burnout box. First, we gotta figure out how to take this out. All right, so skip to 2 days. When I took the differential out, you have to wiggle it out. It's kind of hard because you can't grab it both ways. You can only grab it like one way, so you kind of have to like do your best to take it out. And when I was gonna take it out, it looked like it didn't have a pin. But either way, because there's a pin that goes in the actual differential pin. So let me show you real quick. So here's your differential pin, and you have a pin here. I'm actually taking it out right now, right here. But it's like really, it almost looked like it didn't have a pin, because you can see through. I think some pins are like solid, where this one is like, you know, kind of more like a dowel pin style. So we have to get this pin out in order to get the differential pin. And these eBay LSDs are not the best design, because I believe we have to shave some of this off. One of these what was it, bearings? Bearings are called? Not bearings, gears, sorry. One of these gears. I believe these two are called the spider gears. I'm not sure what these are called. I'm not sure if they're called spider gears as well. But we have to shave some of it off on both ends. But let's try and put the LSD in. Let's take this pin out and try to get it out and try to see if we can fit the LSD. So what you want to do is turn this around. There's your hole. You take a punch. In this case, I'm using a 1/8 of an inch punch to take it out. So you just put it here. Okay guys, so I got the pin out. This is the pin here. It actually broke. I think this pin was pretty weak already, and I've seen that happen with some engines or some differentials from, I don't know if Honda's, you know, known for this, but if you can see, it's broken there, and I got a piece here. There's like another piece somewhere around here. Here's another one. There's another piece of that pin. So what I'm gonna have to do is figure out where I can find one of these pins. Alright guys, I know that I haven't posted in a while. I'm gonna try my best to upload videos more. We're gonna try to get this car going. I actually sold my EK, by the way. My EK is gone. We're gonna try to get this engine and the transmission in my brother's car. There's actually an event in Orlando this week, or not this week, at the end of the month. It's gonna be World Sport Compact. I believe I can't even remember what number it is. But we're gonna try to get the car going and try to race that day. But if not, then, you know, we'll just continue working on the car and getting it ready for the next event that's coming up after that. So just stay tuned. You're gonna see that my brother's car is actually not ready, so we're gonna actually he's actually working on his F20 swap. So we're working on it right now. So this is a machine shop. We're getting it straightened out. But anyways, this is gonna be a part 1 video, or this is a part 1 of the video of this little series for the transmission. Part 2 is gonna come in the next couple days. So if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts or any ideas for us, please leave a comment in the section below, and that will be gladly appreciated. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, guys.